Oh boy. Hi.
Why not extend the National Guard in D.C.? Why is the House not voting on this?
Well, my understanding is it's not necessary. The mayor has invited the National Guard to remain indefinitely, is my understanding. So we've not received a request or of a necessity for Congress to act. So we're grateful for the results. I mean, the crime rates are down dramatically. I think carjackings are down 85%. I know some of y'all live in the Navy Yard. You must be much happier.
The public doesn't want it. It's very clear that they don't want the National Guard on the streets.
Oh, really?
According
Oh,
to the
are you
poll- according to the
polling
polls.
local residents? Because that's not what
According
I've
to the
heard.
polls, lots of polls.
Every single person I've talked to says, thank goodness the president acted. I'm safer. My family can walk around our neighborhood without fear. Robberies are down 25%, I think. Murders down. I mean, we went 11 days without a murder in D.C. It's remarkable. So this is the kind of thing that I think, average everyday Americans really appreciate. They don't want crime on their streets. You should be able to walk the street of any major city in America without fear for your safety. I think that resonates with the public. We'll see.
What should we think? What should we see? What do you expect on funding this week?
Lots of heavy discussion. Obviously, the deadline is approaching, and we all recognize that, but we're going to have consensus built around the final option. As you know, there are a number of ideas on the table. People are having discussions in good faith, and I'm very confident that all of this will come together right on time, as it always does.
And the Obamacare subsidy seems to be picking up steam. Cornyn talked about it. I think you had another Republican sign on this week.
We'll see. There's a lot of opposition to it as well. I want to point out that the Democrats could have fixed this approaching deadline at any time over the last.
You're in charge now. So.
Okay, but they did their reconciliation package. It was not a priority there. They missed opportunities. Everyone has. We'll have to see how it shakes out.
But will
Can you
attach that to the
clarify,
CR?
sir, what
I'm not going to forecast that right now. I'm just telling you there's thoughtful conversations about all of it.
Can you clarify your comment on that President Trump was an informant to the FBI?
Okay, I did this already. Let me do it one more time for everybody. Everybody listen up, all right? Okay. End of last week, lots about Epstein, okay? The Oversight Committee is doing its work. They're doing it in earnest. You may have heard Chairman Comer and other members, I think, are headed down to the Epstein estate, literally, physically, to look at visitor logs and whatever evidence is there. I will point out, none of that was anticipated or included in the discharge petition, so this is the actual work of the Committee of Jurisdiction doing what it's supposed to do. You've got very aggressive members on both sides of the aisle involved in this, and they're going to uncover, overturn every stone and follow the truth where it leads, and we are fully supportive of that. All that is going on, and I've been asked about 1,000 questions 1,000 times about all of it. In an aside with Manu, what was that Friday? I don't know, on the way out Thursday or one of those days. I mentioned that what the attorneys for the victims have been very clear about, that President Trump was involved in this more than a decade ago. Before he ran for president, before any of that, he kicked Epstein out of Mar-a-Lago when he learned about this, the allegations of this just evil behavior, evil acts, and that he was participating in some way with law enforcement to bring about an end to that. I don't know if I used the right word. I said FBI informant. I'm not sure. I wasn't there. This isn't my lane. I'm just repeating what is common knowledge and has been out in the public for a long time. President Trump was never a hindrance to the Epstein investigation. He was trying to assist in that. He is disgusted. He is horrified by the things that have been done there, by the victims' testimonies of the just unspeakable evils that they had to endure. And he wants justice to be brought, as we all do.
Do you expect to conference on any other bill outside of MilCon?
I'm certainly trying. Our appropriators are working. Chairman Cole, Chairman of Appropriations, is working very deliberately to try to deliver all those bills and get them across the floor. And I have been very insistent since I became Speaker, as all of you have reminded me many times, that we have to. I committed to getting us back to regular order, but we're rebuilding muscle memory here, step by step. It took a long time to get into these bad habits, and it's going to take some time to get out of it. But the more of the individual bills that we can get done or get to conference between House and Senate, I think that's healthy for the institution.
Make it pass. Thank you.
Democrats' use of this terrible, horrific situation for political purposes. That's the hoax. The Democrats were in charge of the Department of Justice for 4 years under Joe Biden, not did anything about this. They didn't do anything. Now they're trying to, pretend as if this is the biggest priority in the world to them. It's not. No one takes them credibly, and that's